What's up guys, it's Xavier the XX School Gamer, and today I'm here showing you my friend Miguel's Traptrix deck.
Excuse you? Neko's deck? Anyway, well, so far, this is my Traptrix deck. Let's do the main deck first here. First off, let's do the monsters. I have so far 2 Traptrix attracts, all Traptrix monsters effects. All of them say that there are, they can be destroyed or just they're unaffected by trap hole cards, like effects of whole normal trap cards. So they're all not bad. That's their main effect. This one, each have their own individual effect. Attracts though, you can activate trap cards, trap hole cards from your hand, and they cannot be negated. So I just played 2 of her, it's not bad. Then we have Traptrix Mantis. Mantis's effect. Whenever she is normal summon, I could add a Traptrix monster from my deck to my hand, so it gets searchability for any Traptrix you want. And the other effect is pretty good as well. It's a quick effect. Once per turn, you can switch your back row, switch one of your spell and trap cards with one in your hand. So let's say one of your trap cards are gone, they're targeting it, and you really need that for the moment, and you have one spare trap card in your hand that you do not need for the situation, so you can switch them out. So 3 of her is not bad for searchability and recovery if you can. Then my favorite one of all is Traptrix Marmelio. Marmelio, this insect has 2 kinds of effects, one for normal summon and one for special. The normal summon, you could add any trap hole card from your deck to your hand. So you get Bottomless, Time Space, anything you want, as long as it's a normal hole trap card. And whenever she is special summoned from the deck, or from anywhere really, you can destroy one spell trap card your opponent has. So, not bad for blowing up back row. Next we have Traptrix Daea. I cannot really pronounce her name right, but yeesh. She's not bad. She has 2 different effects just like Marmelio. Her effect is, whenever she is normal summoned, you get any Traptrix monster from your graveyard and special summon that target, but only in defense mode. So you special summon Marmelio and pop their back row, or just special summon any of the other ones if you want. Her effect when a special summon though, you get one of your normal hole trap cards and set it, but during your next end phase it is banished. So choose the correct one you think your opponent will, fall for. And if they destroy it, hey, it's not banished, so it's not that completely bad. So, if you have another one of these, it could be normal summon, special, and then use her effect to set another whole trap card. It's based on how you want to do your timings on the Traptrix monsters for their effects to get full potential. And last but not least, we have Traptrix Nepenthes. What she does is whenever you activate one of your normal hole trap cards, you could either add to your hand any Traptrix monster or special summon any Traptrix monster. So you could get this to your hand, search for another one, or special summon these girls and get their effects. And that's only once per turn though, sadly, but oh well. And she has 2,000 defense as well, so it's good to keep her there. Now the other monsters that are not Traptrix. We have a good little staple here, Lone Fire Blossoms. Things about Traptrix though is 3 of them are insects while the other ones are plants. And the plants are really good, not only for the fact that they are, but you can also deck thin, of course. Next, I just had enough of these just to put them in here. Ghost Ogres. What can I really say much about her? Let's be honest here. I was able to get 2 of her. Here's one of my favorite cards in this deck, Dandelion. Why Dandelion? Well, mainly because of tokens. And you can use them for link spiders and for the, links. So it could be use it for a link to, Mrs. Radiant here. And then after that you get 2 tokens. You go for a Proxy Dragon or go for, I don't know, anything you want at this point. He's mainly there for the links. And the last monster I have is Clopulp. Not only for links, but also for synchros if I can. You have many opportunities to summon a Trishula or Naturia Beast. So far, Because of that, that's why I put them in here. Glow Bulb is good for this deck. And so far, that's all the monsters. Now then, let's go for the spells and traps. Since this is mainly a Traptrix deck, I don't really play much spell cards, but the ones I do able to play are MST for back row, 1 Soul Charge, and I got lucky with this one. I found a Raigeki. Soul Charge, if you can like really mess with your opponent that turn, if you want to do recovery. Oh, well, that's what Traptrix mainly are, mainly just to stall out the game. So I'm not really like, they're not really too heavy on attacking, mainly for defense, just to mess with your opponent. That's all spell cards. Now then, here comes the meat. The trap cards. So far, 1 Bottomless Trap Hole because it's limited obviously. Triple Floodgates, since, you know, face-down monsters cannot be used for links, stopping them for a turn is pretty good. Especially for World Chalice. Anyway, now I'm gonna have Traptrix Trap Roll Nightmare. Whenever a monster is special summoned and they use their effects, you can negate the effect and then destroy the monster. So far I played 2 of those. And here's one of my new favorite trap cards ever since Links came out, Break Off Trap Hole. When a Link monster is summoned, you can destroy the monsters that are not Link. You know, basically what the Link monsters are not, like, if a Link monster, let's say for example, Mrs. Radiant. I'm pretty sure some of you know this effect, but some don't. It took me a while to fully understand, but if you have like a, you know, like a Ghost Ogre there for some reason, or like any monster really, like Dandelion, whatever you want to do, if you activate this, it only destroys up the Mrs. Radiant, but not that, because it's been linked. But if it destroys her, it's pretty good, you know, for other Link decks, but it's not a bad combo just for her. Because like, if you need to do a quick field wipe, you could be like, summon Mrs. Radiant and use Break Up Trap Hole. And also the best thing is it's just the Trap Hole card, so therefore all the Traptrix monsters are safe because they are unaffected by that. Well, besides Mantis, but that's a different story. So it could be like a quick pop field and also Mrs. Radiant effect to get any Earth monster from your deck, from your graveyard to hand. So it's not a complete loss. Then we have Trapholes with Spikes. Trapholes with Spikes, what it mainly does, whenever a monster is summoned, that turn the monster is summoned, if it attacks, destroy the monster, then deal damage to your opponent equal to half its attack. It's not a bad back row, so if you have like just only able summon, you know, Rafflesia, and someone's able to summon a Beat Stick that turn and attack, you could just surprise them with Trapple with Spikes. So far as I know, some people heard of this, but not really know what it does. So it can surprise them with this new, like, not really new, but this unique trap card. It's not bad to have this sort of protection. Next we have Time-Space Trap Hole. I just keep 1 because I already have enough cards for the life points. So you can put in 2 if you want. So far, that's all the trap hole cards I have. The other trap cards are the obvious ones like Solemn Strikes or Solemn Warnings, whatever you want. I have, as well, 2 Naturia Sacred Trees. What they do is, you can either tribute a plant, Earth Plant, special summon an Earth Insect that's level 4 lower from your deck, and vice versa. So, like, you could tribute, like, for instance here, hold up. Like, for instance, you have, like, one of your insects, like Mantis or something, and you have some back row, like some trap hole cards, and it's your opponent's turn. So you just tribute the Mantis to get, like, anything that's plant. So, her or Nepenthes, so that you get able to use your back row and use her effects. Or you can just summon, you know, like Dandelion or Glow Bulb, anything like that. Or it can just be like Dandelion if you know for sure your back row is enough to stop your opponent's doing. Reason why that is, so that if it's on your turn next, you can tribute the Dandelion, special summon any insect, like Marmelio, and get 2 tokens for free from the Dandelion effect. So you do links. That's why I put that in there. For that you could do more combinations, anything like you want with the mix-up, since they're both insect and plants. I have also a turn to tribute, just in case, whenever anything happens, and also Rafflesia's effect. She's unaffected by trap cards and protects all your Traptrix from destruction. So if you have like a pure, like mainly Traptrix monsters, nothing else with the mix, like you just have like Rafflesia on field, just have some other Traptrix monsters, you just use turn to tribute. Like all your monsters are safe while your opponents are not. But that's just the me thing. And last but not least, Jar of Avarice. And the reason why, it's gonna make the card 41, most people like just 40 card decks, but I just like to put them in here, mainly to recycle the trap hole cards, like Bottomless, Floodgates, Traptrix monsters, Solemn Strikes, anything you want, really. And that's so far, that's all my main deck monsters. Now then, for my extra deck. So far, let's do Synchro first, since I do have the tuner and all. This was just a filler end card because I'm not much think of any other, level 5s I can use. Castell, it's not a bad card. Destroy any monsters not dark whenever it battles. The obvious one, Naturia Beast and Trishula. Because like all the monsters mainly are like level 4s, so. And with the effect of like Diana, Soul Charge, any other Traptrix monsters or like their own thing, I can special summon more level 4s and use Glow Bulb with the Naturia Sacred Tree. So many opportunities to summon Naturia Beast or Trish. So they're not a bad staple or like something to put in there. Next we have the XYZs. We have Castell, for the bounce back. Cowboy for the last minute burn if you need it, because who doesn't love Cowboy. And whenever I have trouble with some beat sticks, I'll just have a Dark Rebellion. And now then the obvious XYZ, Triple Rafflesia. We're done right there. And everyone knows what Rafflesia does. She pretty much protects other Traptrix monsters, just not herself. She's only affected by unaffected by trap cards, as long as she has materials. And everyone knows the main effect, detach material, activate trap hole card from your deck. Now then the links. As you know, with Dandelion, with tokens, it's pretty much obvious. 2 link spiders. And because of those are Earth, I could also use Mrs. Radiant. So that's what the link spiders are in there for. So it needs just 2 Earth monsters. These are Earth. Why not? Also in here, like the last 2, Proxy Dragon and Topologic Bomber Dragon. Well, the third one could be anything you want, really. You could put in like another Mrs. Radiant. I just so happen to pull them, and why not have them in my deck. So like basically these 2 could be like, you could put these 2 in or not, but my main thing, you could have these 2. These 2 could be replaced with anything you want. Depends how you want your deck rolling. And so far, that is it for my main deck. I could do side deck as well. There's many other trap hole cards. Like, you put another time space trap hole side deck. Another Traptrix. Depends how your opponent is. And there's some other ones. Like if your opponent plays a lot of face downs as a trap hole, or your opponent plays a lot of defense, double trap holes. Because it banishes the monster that has been summoned defense mode, which is not bad. Then we have like the monsters that's like, if your opponent does not play not a lot of links and mainly have like a lot of high level effect monsters, we have Deep Dark Trap Hole and Void Trap Hole. These are for like, there's trap holes for a lot of situations, but most of the time these are just mainly for side deck. And that is it. That is my deck profile.
Okay, so if you liked the video, give it a like. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and like my Facebook page.